everyone, it's Paul and Mike, the Virtual Investors, and we're going to talk a little bit about if you're buying a property, whether it's a primary residence or not, what type of mortgage you can use. And if it's a primary residence, you're only going to be able to use, obviously, an occupant mortgage, right? Whether it's a traditional, conventional VA, FHA, or 203K, depending if it needs work or not. And if you're getting into a rental property, let's say you're picking up one as a secondary property, you can use other financing. And I'll let Mike talk a bit about that there.
Yeah. So again, we have plenty of videos on, how to buy properties at auction, and a lot of them on there, we covered in those other videos, they have indicators on what type, sometimes how you can buy this property. Sometimes it's a cash only sales. So you're going to either need your own funds to buy it, like money from a HELOC or savings, or you're approved by what we call like a hard money lender or like an asset-based lender, where they lend on the deal. They're not like a traditional bank mortgage. They're more like short-term 1-year financing. So be aware of that when you're bidding on property. So if you see the cash only, those are your options, essentially, whether you're buying for a rental property or a fix and flip, or maybe even a primary residence. Now, with regards to other properties that might not be in dire need of fixing up or condition, they might be just 20 years old, type of little bit dated, 30 years old looking, look like they're built in the 1990s. You could essentially be pre-approved for a traditional mortgage, like Paul was saying. I would focus more to like conventional mortgages on that one, where you could put like 10-20% down and the bank will finance the rest. And then there's other specialty loans out there too, as well, that you could get through different credit unions, or even some of these, if you're doing a fix and flip, an asset-based lender to kind of like a bridge loan, 12 months to buy it, renovate it, and then get cheaper short-term financing in it once it's rented out, if you want to have it as a buy and hold or to live in yourself. So those are some of your options from a cash traditional mortgage and kind of like specialty loan perspective, whether you're buying it for yourself or as an investment property.
Yeah, lots of choices out there, depending on if you're buying it as investment property, right? What kind of lender you're going to go utilize on that. You can do a traditional, conventional, even on an investment property, right? You're allowed to do, I believe, up to about 4 of those, Mike, personally. Yeah. Otherwise, if you get into more of them, then you're obviously going to be going to a non-traditional hard money lender, we'll call it. But there's lots of options for you out there. Don't think you're stuck on one. And you could, if you have a home equity line of credit, if you already have a home and you're buying a second home, you can utilize that for cash. So there's lots of means to be able to utilize to buy these properties.
Yeah.
All right.
If you have any other questions, feel free to, ask those questions in the comment section. Me and Paul, we're happy to answer them for you.
Yep. We'll catch you next video, guys.